All right. Welcome, everyone, to the one-man version of Jaws. Without any further ado, we've only got an hour and a half, so here we go. What's your name again?
Chrissy.
Where are we going?
Swimming!
Hold up. Slow down. I'm not drunk. Slow down. Wait, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm definitely coming. Oh, slow down. Oh. I can swim. Just can't walk. Undress myself. Come on in the water. Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Don't get me! Ding, ding, ding. How come the sun didn't used to shine in here? Bought the house in the fall. This is summer. Now somebody feed the dogs. Right. See the kids? Must be in the backyard.
In the Amity, you say yad.
They're in the yard, not too far from the car. How's that? Like you're from New York.
My mom got cut. I got hit by a vampire.
You kids are playing on those swings again. Those swings are dangerous. Stay off there. I haven't fixed them yet. I think you're gonna live, but... Huh? Can I go swimming? What do they usually do? Wash out or float or what? No. Keep them there. I'll be there in about 20 minutes. All right? Okay, get a Band-Aid. Gotta go. Missing person. Season hasn't started. Nobody's even here yet. Hey, listen, Chief. Be careful, will you? In this town. Emmett, get on. I want my cup back. You'll get it. Okay? Wave goodbye. Bye. Nobody saw her go into the water? Somebody could have. I was sort of passed out. You mean she ran out on you? No, sir. She must have drowned. Look, I reported it to you, didn't I? You from around here? No, Hartford. I go to Trinity. My folks live in Greenwich. Folks were born here, right? Yeah, I'm an Islander. They moved off when my dad retired. You an Islander? No, New York City. You here for the summer? Come on. Hold it. Oh, Jesus. Little crab scuttling around with a hand sticking out of the sand.
Well, you're up awful early. The chief in there? Well, Chief, what have you got on?
Polly, if this new filing system is going to work, I need you to keep that outdated stuff off my desk. Just the pending, all right?
Yes, Chief. Now, we've got a bunch of calls about that karate school. It seems the 9-year-olds from the school have been karateing the picket fences. Chief Brody's office, medical inspector.
Yeah. Types out shark attack on the typewriter.
Now, the fire chief wants you to go over the 4th of July to
Polly, I need a list of all the city activities in the water that they're planning for today, all right?
Right away.
Chief, where do we keep the beach closed signs? Chief, we never had any. We know? Chief, there's a damn truck with hatchet plates on it smack in front of my store. Just have him fill out the form. Just fill it out. Walks down with a marching band in the distance. Hey, 89-year-old classes, yeah? Look, hey, look, I'll call you this afternoon. Look, I promised. The birds sing in the distance. This stuff, and he walks into the store to get a bunch of sign equipment. This stuff ain't gonna help in August. The Summer Kings come down here in June. You ain't got one thing on here I ordered. Not a sun lounger, no beach equipment, no beach balls. If I can't get service, then... And he walks back out. The deputy pulls up and he goes, Chief, Polly sent me to find you to tell you that there's a bunch of Boy Scouts out in April Bay doing their mile swim for their merit badges. I couldn't call them in, there's no phones out there. All right, come on, get out of there. Take this stuff back to the office and get to work on those signs. Beach is closed, no swimming. I order the Amity PD and let Polly do the printing. What's the matter with my printing? Let Polly do the printing. Hey, Chief Brody. And then the marching band. Listen, we had a shark attack at South Beach this morning, Mayor. Fatal. I've got to batten down the beach. Then he goes to the ferry boat on his car. He says, hey, Charlie, take me over to those kids, will you? Car drives up. Martin, you gonna shut down the beaches on your own authority? Well, what other authority do I need? Well, technically you need a civic ordinance or a resolution by a board of slats just going by the book. We're anxious that you're rushing into something serious here. It's your first summer, you know. Well, what does that mean? I'm only trying to say that Amity is a summer town. We need summer dollars. If the people can't swim here, they'll be happy to swim at the Hamptons, Cape Cod, Long Island. That doesn't mean we have to serve them up a smorgasbord. We never had that kind of trouble in these waters. Well, what else could have done that to that girl? Boat propeller? Well, I think that, yes, supporting. That's not what you told me over the phone. I was wrong. We'll have to amend our reports. And you'll stand by that? I'll stand by that. Look, Martin, a summer girl goes swimming. Swims out a little far. She tires. Fishing boat comes along. It's happened before. I don't think you appreciate the gut reaction people have to these things. Harry, I appreciate it. I'm just reacting to what I was told. Martin, it's all psychological. You yell barracuda. Everybody says, huh? What? You yell shark. We've got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July. All right, you can take us back now. Surprise, huh? Surprise. Let's picture a nice beach scene with everybody playing around and let's see. All I want to know, I just want to know this simple thing. When do I get to become an islander? Ellen, never. You're not born here, you're not an islander. That's it. Hey, Marty, there's something I want you to talk to you about, and I know you've got a lot of problems downtown. There's a few things in the house I need you to take care of. One, I've got these cats parking in front of the house with, that's a cat! It's a girl screaming, but she's not actually in trouble, and he sits back down. So it's just a red zone. If it's something simple you could just take care of, it's just, hey, honey, could you come here a minute, please? And that guy gets called over to his wife, please. And then Marty's wife comes over, are you okay? Yeah. You know, if the kids want to play, they can go over into the pond. Yeah. I mean, they can play out here, just on the beach. That's all right. Let them go. The kids start playing. All that. Then the guy starts looking for his dog. Pippet. Come on, Pippet. It's cold. Old guy starts talking to the sheriff. We know all about you, Chief. You don't go in the water at all, do you? It's some bad hat, Harry. And then... Everybody out! Everybody out! Hey, everybody out! Everybody get out of the water! Alex? Alex? Alex Kidner was the kid that was missing at the beach. So we had this thing, we got to stop this stuff because this is going to turn into a contest. Look, it's not just the Gazette. She's advertising in out-of-town papers. Let's see. It's a small story. I'm going to bury it as deep as I can, and the ad is going to run in the back along with the grocery ads. Now, because this is, what are we going to do? Marty, let's move back in here, please. Come along in here, please. They file into the council chambers room. Please. Let's have some order. Let's have order, please. Any special questions? Is the $3,000 bounty on the shark in cash or check? All right. That's private business between you fishermen and Mrs. Kidner. Now, Marty, would you please, Chief Brody, I just want to tell you what we're planning so far. What about the beaches, Chief? We're going to put on the extra summer deputies as soon as possible. And then we're going to try to use shark spotters on the beach. Are you going to close the beaches? Yes, we are. We're also going to bring in an expert from the Oceanographic Institute on the mainland. Only 24 hours. I didn't agree to that. Only 24 hours. 24 hours is like 3 weeks. And the sound of nails on chalkboard. You all know me. Know how I earn a living. I'll catch this bird for you. Ain't gonna be easy. Bad fish. Ain't gonna be like going down to the pond chasing bluegills or tommycocks. Your shark. Swallow you whole. Shake you, tenderize you, down you go. And we got to do it quick. That'll bring back the tourists. That'll put all your businesses on a pay-in basis. But it's not going to be pleasant. I value my neck a lot more than $3,000, Chief. I'll find him for 3, but I'll catch him and kill him for 10. You got to make up your minds. Want to stay alive and ante up? Want to play cheap? Be on welfare the whole winter. I don't want no volunteers. I don't want no mates. There's too many captains on this island. $10,000 for me by myself. For that to get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing. Thank you very much, Mr. Quint. We'll take it under advisement. Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen. He walks out. Oh yeah, there's where's the scene on the dock with the better catch something, this is my wife's holiday roast. Come and get it. Looks like that's taking it right out. Can't we go home? That's how you know he's coming, right? Hey, he's taking it. Hey, look apart. Hey, go! Guy falls in, he's being dragged away from it. Larry, don't take my word for it. Don't look back. Swim, Larry, swim. Come on, Larry. Come on, Larry, swim. It's a boy. To me, boy. Get your feet out of the water. Get your feet out. Can we go home now? And then later on, it's Harbor Master walks out, big smile on his face because there's about 1,000 people there. And there's these 2 guys trying to catch their breath. Meanwhile, they had to figure out what to tell Charlie's wife what happened to her freezer full of meat. That's not funny at all. Terrific, huh, Mayor? Huh? Okay. Oh, and then he goes back out there. What are you doing out there? These are your people. Go and talk to them. Those aren't my people. They're from all over the place. You see all the license plate out in the parking lot? Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey? I'm all by myself out there. What happened to the extra help we're supposed to? That's not until the 4th of July. Between now and then, it's you and me. Excuse me, you know the 8 guys in the fantail launch out there? Yeah? Well, none of them are going to get out of the harbor alive. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know their first names. Talk to these clowns. Everybody seems to be having a really good time today. Tell me about it. Paulie, I'll get back to you. Listen, can you tell me how you can find Chief Brody? Who are you? Matt Hooper. I'm from the Oceanographic Institute. Oh, for Christ's sakes, you're the guy we called. I'm Brody. I'm Brody. It's great to meet you. It's great to meet you. Listen, I know you got a lot on your hands right now, but what can we do for you? Well, I think the first thing for me to do is to see the remains of the first victim, the girl on the beach. All right, fine. Just bear with me, huh? Yeah, sure. Let's see. The damage to the victim can only be identified from the partial remains. The torso is severed in mid-thorax. There are no major organs remaining. May I have a glass of water, please? Right arm has been severed below the elbow with massive tissue loss in the upper musculature. Thank you very much. Partially denuded bone remaining. This was no boat accident. Did you notify the Coast Guard about this? No. It was only local jurisdiction. The left arm, shoulders, sternum, and portions of the rib cage are intact. Do not smoke in here, thank you very much. So this is what happens. It indicates the non-frenzy feeding of a large squalus, possibly Anjumanus or Asurus glaucus. Now, the extensive tissue loss prevents any detailed analysis. However, the attacking squalus must have been considerably larger than any normal squalus found in these waters. Didn't you get out a boat and check out these waters? No. Well, this is not a boat accident. There wasn't any propeller, it wasn't any coral reef, and it wasn't Jack the Ripper. It was a shark. The crowd, the mouth of a shark opens. Hey, Ben Gardner, get this? Oh, no, we got it. Oh, that's great. Congratulations. Starts measuring, and he goes, oh, yeah, he says, Martin, there are a lot of sharks in the waters, you know? Hammerheads, white tips, blues, makos, and the chances that these bozos got the there's no other sharks like this in these waters, 100 to 1, 100 to 1. Now, I'm not saying that this is not the shark. It probably is, Martin. It probably is. It's a man-eater. It's extremely rare for these waters. But the fact is that the bite radius on this animal is different than the wounds on the victim. I want to be sure. You want to be sure. We all want to be sure, okay? Now, what I want to do is very simple. The digestive system on this animal is very, very slow. Let's cut it open. Whatever it's eaten in the last 24 hours is bound to still be in there, and then we'll be sure. What a way to confirm it, huh? Look, fellas. Let's be reasonable. This is not the time or the place to perform some kind of a half-ass autopsy on a fish. And I am not going to stand here and see that thing cut open and see that little Kintner boy spill out all over the dock. The woman in black starts walking up towards Chief Brody. Chief Brody? Yes? I just found out that a girl got killed here last week. And you knew it. You knew there was a shark out there. You knew it was dangerous, but you let the people go swimming anyway. You knew all those things, but still my boy is dead now. And there's nothing you can do about it. My boy is dead. I wanted you to know that. I'm sorry, Martin. She's wrong. No, she's not. I'm sorry, I love that cue in the film. And then he's imitating the faces of his kid, and he's going like this, and then he goes like that, and his kid goes like that, and he starts to go like this, and his kid goes like this, and then the doorbell rings, and oh, hi, I'm Matt Hooper. It's like, hi, is your husband's home? Yes, I'd really like to talk to him. Yes, so would I. Would you come in? Oh, thank you. Oh, wine, how nice. He comes in, sits down. I brought red and white. I didn't know which. Oh, that's nice. How was your day? Swell. Well, you're going to be the only rational man left on this island after I leave tomorrow. Where are you going? I am going on the Aurora. The Aurora, what is that? It's a floating asylum. It's for people crazy for sharks. Pure research, 18 months at sea. You have to tell him that. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, you told me the shark was caught, and I heard it on the news. I heard it on the Cape Station. They caught a shark, not the shark. Not the shark that killed Chrissy Watkins, and probably not the shark that killed the little boy, which I want to prove by cutting the shark open. You want to let that breathe for nothing. Listen, and Martin hates boats. Martin hates water. Martin sits in his car when we go on the ferry to the mainland. I think it's a clinical thing. There's a clinical name for it, isn't there? Drowning. Listen, is it true that people get attacked by sharks in about 3 feet of water, about 10 feet from the beach? Yeah. And that before people knew about what sharks really wanted, and before sharks knew what they were missing, a lot of these attacks weren't reported. That's right. Now this shark that swims alone, Rogue, what's he called? Rogue. He swims along in a place where the feeding is good until the food supply is gone, right? That's called territoriality, just a theory that I happen to agree with. Why don't we have one more drink and go down and cut that shark open? Martin, can you do that? I can do anything. I'm the chief of police. Takes a swig. Knife goes into the shark. Start in the alimentary canal and open the digestive tract. Yeah. Let's see. Just like I thought. Came up in a Gulf Stream from southern waters. Didn't need a car, did he? Shark's like a garbage can. He'll eat anything. Somebody probably threw that in a river. That's it. We got to close the beach, call the mayor. We've got a bigger problem than that, Martin. We still got a hell of a fish out there with a mouth about this big. How do we confirm that by morning? If he is a rogue, and there's any truth to territoriality at all, we've got a good chance of spotting him between Cape Scott and South Beach. Where are you going? We're going to find him right now. He's a night feeder. On the water? Or if we're looking for a shark, we're not going to find him on the land. Yeah, but I'm not drunk enough to go out in a boat. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I can't do that. Yes, you can. I'm telling you, the crime rate in New York will kill you. There's so many problems, you never feel like you're accomplishing anything. Items, break-ins, muggings. Kids can't leave the house. You got to walk them to school. But in one man can make a difference. In 25 years, there's never been a shooting or a murder in this town. Wolfgang, you want a pretzel? Where are we? Right in the stretch where he's been feeding. He looks back at the monitors. You get the Late Show on this thing? No, it's a closed-circuit TV system. I've underwater cameras, fore and aft. Who pays for this stuff? Government? Institute? This stuff costs a lot of money. Well, I pay for this mostly myself, actually. You kidding? No. You're rich? Yeah. Well, personally or the whole family? Well, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, they pay a guy like you to watch sharks? Well, it doesn't make much sense for a guy who lives on who hates the water to live on an island either. It's only an island when you look at it from the water. That makes a lot of sense. What's that thing doing? Oh, it's a fish finder. It's probably just a school of mackerel or something all clumped together. Wait a minute. There's something else out there. About 100 yards south-southwest. Look, Martin, I've got to go down there and check their hull. Wait a minute. Why don't we just tow it all in? We will. I just got to check something out. Get the lines. Now, this isn't the theme here. Huh? They're not playing the theme, but they're playing some music. Let's tow it in. Don't worry, Martin. Nothing's going to happen. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Looks at this big tooth. Whoa! The head peers without an eye. This is a great white, Larry, a big one. And any shark expert in the world will tell you it's a killer. It's a man-eater. Look, apparently the situation is that a great white shark has staked a claim in the waters off Amity Island. And he's going to continue to feed here as long as there is food in the water. And there's no limit to what he's going to do. I mean, we've already had two people attack two people inside of a week, and it's going to happen again. It's happened before. The Jersey Beach, there were 5 people chewed up in the surface. Tell them about the swimmers. A shark is attracted to the exact same kind of splashing that happens whenever human beings going swimming. You cannot avoid it. You open the beaches on the 4th of July, it's like ringing the dinner bell, for Christ's sakes. Look, Mr. Vaughn, I pulled a tooth the size of a shot glass out of the wrecked hull of a boat out there, and it was the tooth of a great white. Where is this tooth? Did you see it, Brody? No, I didn't see it. He dropped it in the water. I had an accident on the way in. And what did you say the name of this shark was? It's a Carcharodon carcharias. It's a great white. But you don't have the tooth. Look, we depend on the summer people here for our very lives. You are not going to have a summer unless you deal with this problem. Look, we're not only going to have to close the beach, we're going to have to hire somebody to kill the shark. We're going to have to call the Coast Guard. Mr. Vaughn, I'm telling you, the shark. I don't think either one of you are familiar with our problems. I am familiar with the fact that you are going to ignore this particular problem until it swims up and bites you in the ass. Now, wait a second. There are 2 ways to deal with this problem. You're either going to kill this animal or you're going to cut off its food supply. Larry, we have to close the beaches. Brody, sick vandalism. That is a deliberate mutilation of a public service message. Now, I want those little paint-happy bastards caught and hung up by their Buster Browns. That's it. Goodbye. I'm not going to waste my time arguing with somebody who's lining up to be a hot lunch. I'm going to see you. No, please. No, don't. He's nuts. Mr. Vaughn, what we are dealing with here is a perfect engine, an eating machine. It's really a miracle of evolution. All this machine does is swim and eat and make little sharks. And that's all. Now, why don't you take a long, close look at this sign? Those proportions are correct. Love to prove that, wouldn't you? Get yourself into the National Geographic. Larry, if you do something now, we might be able to save August. August! For Christ's sake, tomorrow's the 4th of July, and we will be open for business. It's going to be one of the best summers we've ever had. Now, if you folks are concerned about the beaches, you do whatever you have to make them safe. But those beaches will be open for this weekend. And we have the montage of the people arriving and huge, giant, massive ferries coming over with hundreds of people. And there's no reason for me to go to Brisbane when I have a great white shark right here. I'm telling you, we need men to patrol the swimming area. We got to have help, anybody with a gun or a boat. And operator, isn't there a phone on the island? Could you connect me, please? And there's somebody playing Shark Attack, which is a real Sega game, by the way. And the shark is all bloody, except it's in a video game, and he's not really dead. Brody to Scut Bucket, please come in. Brody to Scut Bucket. Come in. What do you see? Nothing here, Martin, and nothing on sonar. Amity Island has always been a place of cool air, clean water, and beautiful white sand beaches. Oh, by the way, the guy that does this is Peter Benchley, the guy that wrote Jaws. However, in recent days, a cloud has appeared over the horizon of this beautiful resort community. A cloud in the shape of a killer shark. Helicopter goes over. People in the water. I can stand Harry. Yeah. Oh, hi, Larry. Like, why aren't you in the water? Well, I just put on some suntan lotion, and I'm trying to absorb some of this. Nobody's going in. Please, get in the water. And he takes his family down. Oh, and then finally there's a... Daisy, this is Hendrix. Anything? Thought I saw a shadow. Over. Daisy, this is Hendrix. I don't see anything. False alarm. Must be this glare. A couple of ladies are playing in the water. Oh my God! And then the lifeguard sees it. Everybody please get out of the water. Everybody out of the water, please. Everybody please get out of the water. The boats start approaching and pulling the lines forward, and everybody's running off the beach. The single shot of the young girl that's completely helpless, sitting there going, I guess I got to put that in for token, and everybody's charging over each other and mangling whoever's on the ground, and come on, darling, running past the mayor as he watches his money go up the beach and all that kind of stuff going on down. And then finally, the Finn comes over. A bunch of guns pointed at him. He made me do it. He made me do it. Marty, are you there? It's just a hoax. There are two kids with a cardboard fin. Is everybody there? Did everybody make it out of the water all right?
Shark! A shark! Shark in the pond! It's in the pond!
Oh, now what? Michael's in the pond.
It's in the pond! In the pond!
And he starts to walk, and then he starts to jog, and then he starts to run. Dun, 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 dun. Man, turn that over, man. Like, you got to do that right. I'm doing it. Hey, fellas. This guy in a boat coming up. All in the sheets. Make it thin. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, the chief's son falls in the water. The guy gets upended in the boat. Ooh, and he gets pulled under. You see a leg go down. It's severed, and and he comes out. And then they pull Michael out, and he's okay, but he's dead. Oh, no, he's not. He's in shock. Michael. Oh. He looks out at the ocean. Oh, he's determined now. And he's in the hospital. Doctor says he's okay. Mild shock. He can go home in the morning. Oh, that's great. How you doing? You want anything from home? My cars. Anything else? Coffee. Want to take him home? And he hands the youngest kid over to the wife. Back to New York? No. Home here. Goes up to the mayor. I'm sorry, Martin. I'm truly sorry. Got a pen, Larry? Yeah, a pen, you know. Look, you're going to do what you do best. You're going to sign this voucher so I can hire a contractor. I don't know if I can do that without. You're going to hire Quint to kill the shark. How much time we got left? Okay, good. I don't know if I can do that without. Larry, what are you talking about? Larry, the summer is over. You're the mayor of Shark City. These people think you want the beaches open. I was acting in the town's best interest. That's right, you were acting in the town's best interest, and that's why you're going to do the right thing. That's why you're going to sign this, and we're going to pay that guy what he wants. Larry, my kids were on that beach too. Sign it, Larry. $10,000, $200 a day, whether I catch him or not. You got that. Get the mayor off my back about this zoning crap. You got that. 1 case of apricot brandy, caviar, plenty of water, and don't forget the color TV. Hey, Chief, why don't you try some of this? Made it myself, pretty good stuff. Thanks. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women. Excuse me, Chief. Camera pans around to the chief. Spits it into a barrel. It's just like, oh, don't drink that. Mr. Quint, can't find a decent guy these days over 60. Mr. Quint, you're going to need an extra hand. This is Matt Hooper. I know who he is. I've crewed 3 transplants. Transplants? No. He's with the Oceanographic Institute. America's Cup trial. Mr. Hooper, I'm not talking about pleasure boating or day sailing. I'm talking about working for a living. I'm talking about sharking. Well, I'm not talking about hooking some poor dogfish or sand shark. I'm talking about finding a great white.
Porkers? You talking about porkers, Mr. Hooper?
Just tie me a sheep shank. I haven't had to pass basic seamanship in a long time. You didn't say how short you wanted it. How's that?
Give me your hands. Dogfish? You're talking about $10,000 worth of net, $2,000 worth of paint. And by the time he's finished with that net, it looks like a kitty scissor glass cutting up for a paper doll. These are city hands, Mr. Hooper. Been counting money all year long.
All right, hey, I don't need this. I don't need this working class hero crap. You're not going to do this aboard the ship, are you, Mr. Quint?
Maybe I should go alone.
Well, it's my party. It's my charter.
What do you mean it's your party? It's your charter. It's my vessel. You on board my vessel, bait, master, ballast, and I'm captain. Take him for ballast, Chief.
You got him.
Jesus H. Christ. When I was a boy, everybody was either harpooning or a sword fishing. What do you got here? Portable shower or a monkey cage? Anti-shark cage. Anti-shark cage. You go inside the cage. Cage goes in the water. You go in the water. Shark's in the water. Our shark. Farewell and adieu to you, fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to you, ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston, and so nevermore shall we see you again.
Did you take your Dramamine?
Yes.
I wanted you to make sure that you packed an extra pair of socks. Hooper! Don't do that loud. Hooper!
Give me room! Son of a bitch!
Auntie can't handle nothing. What's Auntie Mike smart? Like a grandmother's work. It's got to be Quint. Colorful, isn't he? He scares me. Don't use the flue in the fireplace, because I haven't fixed the flue. What am I going to tell the kids? Tell them I'm going fishing. Break it up, will you, Chief? Daylight's wasted. Front, bow, back, stern. Don't get it right, Squirt? I throw your ass out the little round window in the side. Here lies the legend of Mary Lee. Died at the age of 103. For 15 years he kept her virginity. Not a bad record for this vicinity. You don't even coming out, then you're coming in. Oh, 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 15 men on a dead man's lump. It fades away. Oh, keep that chum line going, Chief. We got 5 good miles on him. Who's driving this boat? Nobody. Tide. Oh. There you go. Oh, wait. And then, first the thing comes out with, whoops! Damn it, Martin! This is compressed air. Well, what the hell kind of a knot was that? You pull the wrong one! You screw around with these tanks and they're gonna blow up. Yeah, I don't know what you got those things here for, Mr. Hooper. I don't know what the shark would do with it. Might eat it, I suppose. Seen him eat a rocking chair one time. Hey, Chiefy, next time you just ask me which line to pull, right? Sees the line move. He starts hooking himself up to the fishing rod. Then he leans back. And the line starts moving away. What? Get behind me. Hooper! Reverse, sir! Taking a hell of a lot of line. Chief, get the scoop on the bucket. Wet the reel. Hooper! Reverse, sir! Hooper, neutral. Now, where's he going now? Oh, he ain't fooling me. What's he thinking on now?
Go on, try it. I don't know, Chief. I don't know if he's very smart or very dumb. Jesus! I don't know. He's got under the boat. I think he's got under the boat. Yeah, it's too easy. He's a smart, big fish. He's got under the boat. Keep it steady now. I got something very big. I don't think so. Chief, put your gloves on. Hey, put your gloves on, both of you.
Hey, Quint, let it go. Hey, Hooper, maybe you're big Yahoo in the law, but out here you're just supercargo. You don't want to backstroke home, you get down here. All right, you don't want to listen to me, don't listen to me. It's not a shark. The wire's showing. The wire's showing. Unbuckle me. Scott, we're wasting our time. Either a marlin or a stingray, but it's definitely a game fish. Ooh! Nearly fishy, marlin, stingray, bit through this piano wire. Don't you tell me my business again. You get back on, that doesn't prove a damn thing. Well, it proves one thing, Mr. Hooper. It proves that you wealthy college boys don't have the education enough to admit when you're wrong. Makes faces at him as he goes back up. Hooper, 12 minutes, south-southeast now, full throttle. Aye, aye, sir, aye, Seymour, arr. Trick is to trick him to the surface, and then jab at him. I don't want to hold him up with like a lot of catfish. Hooper, full throttle! Don't think I could take this abuse much longer. Hey, your head's bleeding. First aid kit. And then he's in the crow's nest, and he looks over and he says, Brody, start that chum line again, will you? Let Hooper take a turn. Hooper drives the boat, Chief. Stop playing with yourself, Hooper. Slow ahead, if you please. You heard him, slow ahead. Slow ahead. I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chum some of this shit. Comes out of the water, bites down. Chief goes, walks towards the bridge, backs up into the bridge. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Shut off that engine. That's a 20-footer. 25. 3 tons of him. We're gonna need a bigger boat, right? Gotta get a word. All right, Martin, I need you. Now, he's circling the boat, Martin. Look at the size of him. Wait. Out, Martin. Move. I'm not going out there. Beyond the end of the barrels. Go to the end of the barrels. What? Further out. Why? Go further out. What for? Would you go to the end of the pulpit, please? What? Would you please go to the end of the pulpit? What for? I need something to have in the foreground to give it some scale. Foreground my ass. Yeah, Mrs. Brody, he's just fishing. We just caught a couple of stripers. We'll bring him home for dinner. We won't be long. We ain't seen anything yet. Over and out. I'm not staying here. No, Martin, God damn it. Come here, darling. Come here, darling. Beautiful. Dun, 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 dun. Quint comes out with the gun. That's a huge cue just for Quint coming out with the gun. And then he goes towards the front. He says, Chief, I want you to get up on the bridge and keep it forward steady. I've never steered a boat in my life. Just get up on the top and keep it steady. Mr. Hooper, attach the end of this line to the first keg. Got to get a good shot at that porker's head. And he goes down. He gets the little radar thing, and he goes, it's just like, he's coming. Hey, Hooper, stay clear of the bow. Hooper, tie it up, will you? Your turn, Quint. He runs back up. Hooper, where are you? Hooper, hurry it up now. Tie it on. Hurry up. He's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Come on, hurry it up. Tie it on. Now. Kill it. Now. Shoot! They hit him. Tie! I don't know what Quint says right there. All right, let's see how long that barrel breaks takes to bring him up. Clear of the barrel! I'm coming around again! That's like probably the most like heroic part of the film because they're all on the bridge. You see like Quint coming forward on the pulpit. Well, it's the panning. It's a beautiful camera shot, but we can't relay it here anyway. So he comes forward. The barrel goes on. So what are we doing now? We're quitting, right? We've got one barrel on him, so we stay out here until we find him again. Yeah, but we could radio in and get a bigger boat out of there. They fade to another scene because obviously that's not going to happen. And then they're all resting inside. The chief feels his head because there's a bump. Yeah. Don't you worry about it, Chief. It won't be permanent. Want to see something permanent? Boom, boom, boom. I pulls out one of his teeth. Hey, Hoop, you want to feel something permanent? Now just put your hand underneath my cap, and you feel that little lump. Knockanolan, St. Patty's Day, Boston. I got that beat. Puts his leg up. It's a moray eel. Bit right through my wetsuit. I don't know about that, Mr. Hooper, but you see, out here, I can't extend that. You know why? Because the semifinal celebrated my third wife's to me. This big Chinese fella pulled me right over. Now, see, that's a thresher's tail. Wait, no, before that. I got the creme de la creme. Right there. You're wearing a sweater. Right there. Mary Ellen Moffat. She broke my heart. See, that's a thresher. Thresher's tail. Thresher? It's a shark. You want to drink? Drink your leg? Let's drink to your leg. Okay, so we drink our legs. What's that one? Which one? That one, there, on your arm. Oh, that's a tattoo. I got that removed. Don't tell me. Mother. What is it? Mr. Hooper, that's the USS Indianapolis. He does this hilarious stop to his laugh. It's like a... You were on the Indianapolis? What happened? Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into our side, Chief. We were just coming back from the island of Tinian Delay after having delivered the bomb, the Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shark for about a half an hour. Tiger, 13-footer. You know how when you're in the water, Chief, you tell by looking from the dorsal to the tail. Well, we didn't know, because our bomb mission had been so secret. No distress signal had been sent. They didn't even know what we'd do for a week. Very first light, Chief, sharks come cruising. And so we formed ourselves into tight groups. And if one of them would come by, we'd start the pounding and the hollering and the screaming, and sometimes the shark would go away. Sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes that shark, he'd look right into your eyes. The thing about the shark, he's got lifeless eyes, black eye like a doll's eye. And when he comes at you, he doesn't seem to be living until he bites you. And those black eyes roll over white. And then you get that terrible high-pitched screaming. The ocean turns red in spite of all the pounding and the hollering and the screaming. He all come in and rip you to pieces. A friend of mine, like bosom's mate, baseball player, thought he was asleep, reached over to wake him up, bobbed up and down, kind of like a top.
upended. Well, he'd been bitten in half below the waist. And then, not too long from there, Lockheed Ventura flew over, and then real quick after that, a big fat PBY comes down, starts to pick us up. You know, that was the time I was most frightened, waiting for my turn. I'll never put on a life jacket again. So 1,100 men went into the water. 360 men came out. The sharks took the rest December 9th, 1945. Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to you ladies of Spain. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I wanna go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago and it got right to my head. Wherever I may roam, Orlando, sea or foam, you can always beep, beep. The little signal thing goes towards the boat. Beep, beep. Show me the way to go home, boom, boom, boom. Show me the way to go home, boom, boom, boom. But I'm tired and I wanna go to bed. I had a little drink about, and it got right to my head. Well, you can always hear me. Start the engine. Any trooper clambers over the table. Yeah, because of course the chief's head is touching water, so he has to scream in panic. Hello, Mayday, Orca, Coast Guard, this is the Orca, do you read me? And his chief, put out the fire, will you? She puts the blanket over it. Quint, what are you doing? Don't waste your time, Quint, come on. What's the matter with this rifle? It's amazing. It takes him that long to remember that it's called a rifle while he's firing it. That's pretty amazing. This rifle. And then he comes by the chief. You okay? Hey, Martin. You okay? And then it fades into the daytime. What do we got for time? We're still good. No, this thing ends at 1, isn't that right? Yes. No, it's just, yeah, when I get this into my head. So, hey, Chief, full left, right up. Pull your left hand down. I can't. It'll only go about 3 inches. Part of the sectors are scored from all the salt water in the fuel. Try it, left hand again, will ya? Hey, once again now. Hey, wait. There it is. What do you say, Chief? The barrel's up, it's right in the stern. I think he's right under the keg. Grab the boat hook. Quint, if we can get close enough, I've got things aboard that'll kill him. Just want to get this now. Wrap it around. Attach it to these stern cleats. When he runs, you drop that rope or you'll lose your hands. I've seen fingers torn out of the knuckles, whole hands full of them. Hey, Chief, hey, boy, give it to me a minute. Then he starts doing, and then there's jaws, and it gets ripped out of his hands after he gave the warning already. All line is fouling. Start the engine. Where are you going? I'm going to make a phone call. Yeah, this is where he picks it up. Hello, Mayday, Orca. Coast Guard, this is the Orca. Do you read me? Coast Guard, this is the Orca. Do you? And then Quint comes in with a baseball bat. Breaks the radio. Excuse me, Chief. That's great! That's just great! Now where the hell are we, huh? You're certifiable, you know that, Quint? You're certifiable. Yeah, you're certifiable, but I'll tell you this, boys. Oh, boys, I think he's come back for his noon feeding. Hook me up another barrel. And he hails him again. Now he's got with 2 barrels, it's full ahead. And we go full ahead. Let's go full ahead. And he moves forward. And then, I don't believe it. 2 barrels and he's going down again. It's incredible. And he starts looking at the thing. He looks at the water in the bottom of the boat. Hey, Chief, Hoopa. And he throws in the life preservers. We're going to sink, aren't we? Mr. Hooper, what exactly can you do with these things of yours? Well, I think I can pump 20 cc's of strychnine nitrate into him, if I can get close enough. Get this little needle through his skin? No, I can't do that. But I think if I get him close enough to him, I think I can get him in the mouth. That shark will tear that cage to pieces. You got any better suggestions? It's like almost in the same thing. He takes the cage. And they make it. Okay, up she goes. And they put the cage in the water. And then he's filling at the same time he's filling the tube with whatever the strychnine nitrate is. And then he actually starts to get his scuba gear ready. I got no spit. Try to keep him off me until I'm lower. And then he gets in with the mask. Okay, I'm ready. There's actually not much dialogue during this scene. And then you see Hooper against the water, and an actual real shark shot by the couple that used to wear metal, this little anecdote, they used to wear metal suits in order to shoot the sharks with cameras, and oddly enough, they still got bit through that metal mesh that they would wear, and so like all of that footage still got put into Jaws of the real shark because they weren't going to use the mechanical one because it wasn't realistic enough. And then he takes the cork off, and he gets ready. He gets hit in the back. And you see, it's almost like a fin goes whack. It's like it hits the thing out of his hand as though he's doing hand-to-hand combat with Hooper. And then it falls to the ground. He falls to the bottom of the cage. As he's looking at the harpoon that's at the bottom of the ground. He's helpless. He can't fight this thing anymore. And then Jaws charges at him and goes. And then he looks back and he goes back for another pass. And he crashes through him. And then he gets a really good stroke of good luck because he actually manages to get out. And the shark is caught in the cage and is going. God damn it! Bring it up now! And then finally he starts bringing it up. They see that it's empty and it's torn apart. And then he starts looking in the distance. It falls down. And then the shark just comes up and comes over to the edge of the boat. And then the boat tips over and Quint starts to fall in. And he grabs the chief's hand. And he falls into Jaws' mouth. And it bites down on him. And he's got the machete inside of him. Oh! And then for some weird reason, he decides to hug him. And that's it. And he drags him out in the water. And then the chief realizes that the boat is sinking at this point. He goes up. He starts to go up to the pole, or he starts to go into the bridge. And then Jaws decides to charge into the bridge. And he gets one of the. Oh, geez. You screw around with these things and they're going to blow up the air tanks. He gets the air tank, he starts hitting him. Throws it into him, he goes back out, goes into the water, he gets the gun. Okay, all right, you son of a bitch. All right, come on. Climbs up to the top of the crow's nest. All right. And he shoots. And then as Jaws is coming forward, he's going on the thing. And you're just sitting there. It's like almost like he's doing it to the music. Oh, smile, you son of a...
The chief looks over. Oh. And they laugh together. They quit. No. And then the beautiful piece starts. Dun, 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 dun. What day is this? It's this Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday, I think, and they're kicking towards the shore. Dun, 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 dun. I used to hate the water. Dun, dun, dun. I can't imagine why. Dun, 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 dun. And I know I skipped a few scenes, but that is the end of the movie. Whew. Thank you so much. We still got a half an hour here, so can anybody name any of the scenes that I skipped? Oh my gosh, we've got an expert. Oh yes, that's right. That's so right. Okay, so we got a winner here. I wish I had prizes, but yes, that's right. What kind of shark is it? Gee, I don't know. I think it's a macaw. Got a deep throat crack. Yeah, but what kind? What kind of shark? Tiger shark. A what? What is this bite radius crap? That is a big mouth in there. Look, that is shark. What I am saying is that it may not be the shark. It's just a slight difference of opinion that I don't want to get beaten up over. Oh, and I want you to meet Matt Hooper. He's from the Oceanographic Institute. Let's give it up. That's an awesome catch there. Good job. Any more? Does anybody remember another? Oh my, you've got another one. No, don't apologize. Michael's, yes, that's right. That's right. Michael sitting in the boat on the dock. Anybody remember that scene? Raise your hand if you remember that scene. All right, now let's give it a go. He's sitting in the den. She comes in and sits down, and he goes, because he's reading the book. She goes, oh, you scared me. Oh yeah, and he goes, you know, Helen, sometimes some people don't even know how old sharks are. I mean, if they live 2,000-3,000 years, they don't know. No, Martin, enough. You're not even going to be able to go to sleep tonight. Here. Oh. You want to get drunk, fool around? Oh, yeah. Gee, Mikey really loves his present. Where is he? Sitting in it. Good God. All right, Michael, out of the boat.
Tied up to the jetty, sitting in the boat. Oh, that's Michael.
Get out of that boat.
Come on, Dad, just a little longer, please.
Martin, it's his birthday tomorrow. I don't want him on the ocean. He's not on the ocean. He is in a boat. He's not going to go out in the water. I don't think he'll ever go on the water again after what happened yesterday. Oh, now don't say that. I don't want that to happen. You know that. And she cracks open the book and sees a boat or a shark busting open the bottom of a boat, and you know, the sailors are all, oh my God, we're going to die. But I want him to read the boating regulations, the rules, you know, before he goes out on his own.
Michael, did you hear your father out of the water now? Now!
Good catch again. That's that scene. You've got two more? She got two more. I want a big, hold on, I'm going to put this down because I want a big round of applause right now. What's your name? Liz? Oh my gosh, Liz is awesome. Give it up. Okay, scene number 1 from Liz, go. Take, yes, that's right. Take the boat and put, yeah. Can I go out again? Yes. Just let me go out a little longer. Okay, so let's do that one first because that's first chronologically in the film. So yeah, that's a short one because, Mom, can I get my raft and go back out in the water? Let me see your fingers. Alex Kintner, they're beginning to prune. Just let me go out a little longer. Just 10 more minutes. Thanks. I don't even know if that's his voice. Anyway, so the next one is when Well, yeah, the final time before they go out with Quint, Brody talks to his son Michael and says, like, buddy, would you just do me a favor? You take the boat and put it in the pond instead.
Pond is for old ladies.
I know it's for old ladies, but just do it for the old man, huh? Please?
All right.
Thanks. Yes. Woo! And then, yes, follows it. Man, that is genius memory. That's fantastic. All right. Do any scenes from the book? Wow, I never actually read the book. You read the book? The affair between Hooper and Mrs. Brody in the book. Oh my God, really? Yeah, so that happened in the book. Everybody should go and get the book because...
I just remember him basically saying it to her, don't expect much the first time, it's going to be a little wham, bam, 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 then we'll go again and I'll take more time.
Oh, yeah. Gosh.
And of course, he didn't make it.
Okay. He didn't... So Hooper dies in the book? Yeah. Okay.
Basically because he made it
So they decided that that would be a little too disappointing, yeah. Right. That's fantastic. Oy. Well, seriously, thanks to everybody that came. I'm amazed that there are people that lasted as long as they did. So cheers. Have a great rest of your MAGFest. 3 other panels that I'm going to be on. Hopefully I'll see you there. There's a composer panel, a Wasteland 2 panel, and with Mr. Wes Johnson here, the Voice of Palooza on Sunday. Sunday at 3:30. So make it there, right here in this room, Voice of Palooza. All right? Thank you.